Warm greetings to all. Today I am so happy to introduce this talk series conducted by Physics Association Alphonsa College Pala. With this talk series, we hope that we will be able to ignite many scientific minds. The topic which I have chosen today is Ancient India and Science. India, being one of the oldest civilizations in the world, has a strong tradition of science and technology. It is time to turn the pages back and reveal the untold contributions of India in the field of science and technology. From making the best steel, the first plastic surgery in the world, to teaching the world how to count, there are many more. Many of Indian contributions are acknowledged, but there are many more which the world is not aware of. Albert Einstein, one among the most important scientists of all time, quoted that, "We owe a lot to the ancient Indians teaching us how to count, without which most modern scientific discoveries would have been impossible." His words throw light to the fact that how important India was in the development of modern day science. Let us all be proud of the nation which we all belong to. Now, let us look into the different branches of science through ages. The first is mathematics, which was then known as Ganita, had 5 branches: Anka Ganita, arithmetic, Bija Ganita, algebra, Rekha Ganita, geometry, Khagol, astronomy, and Jyotisha, astrology. Rekha Ganita was used back in Harappan civilization for town planning and house designing. Also, it would be worth mentioning that the techniques of algebra and the concept of zero was developed in India. Now let us look to the various contributions of India in the field of mathematics. It was Aryabhatta who created the symbol of zero, and also we had a proper number system which had all symbols from 1 to 9 back in 500 BCE, which was adopted by the Arabs who called it the Hind numerals, which was then adopted by the Westerners who called it the Arabic numerals. The most interesting series of mathematics, which is the Fibonacci series, was made in India by the Vedic scholar Pingala. Also, the binary number series was first described by the same Vedic scholar Pingala, without which the technology wouldn't be what it is today. Chakravala is a cyclic algorithm to solve indeterminate quadratic equation which was common in India back in 7th centuries. Also, we have a history of using rulers back in Harappan civilization. Now let us move on to Khagol or astronomy. The famous astronomical laboratory was Khagol in Nalanda. It aimed accuracy of calendars and also knowing about climate and rainfall, horoscope, and knowledge about tides and stars. Some important findings are: it was not Magellan but Aryabhatta who said that the earth is round, which rotates on its own axis and revolves around the sun. We all have learned the theorem of atom, which was first devised by Munshi Karnath long before John Dalton was born. Also, the first iron-casted rockets was developed in 1780s by Tipu Sultan of Mysore. A pioneering steel alloy matrix developed in India was called the wood steel, which was the best steel of those time. Smelting also have a deep-rooted history in India. Sawar in the Tiri Valley of Rajasthan is the world's first known ancient zinc melting site. The first seamless metal globe was made in India in the reign of Emperor Akbar and also was rediscovered in 1980s. Coming to Jyotisha, which is the ancient Indian astrology, is believed to be the oldest system of astrology which is the most accurate. Also saying about medical science, long before the birth of Hippocrates, Ayurveda was practiced in India. Looking into the field of surgery, the rhinoplasty was the contribution of India in the field of plastic surgery. Also, the first cataract surgery was done in India back in 6th century. I would like to conclude by saying that India have always shown its contribution in the field of science and technology. I hope this talk has provided you with a bit more information about ancient India and contributions in the field of science and technology. Thank you.